Jealous of an 11-year-old.
I, 16F, bought a kitten from a neighbor. Their daughter, 11F, was quite fond of that kitten. When it was time to give the kitten to me, daughter asked to come every day to see kitten. I was like, sure, nothing wrong with that. Till she'd come almost every day and would cuddle my kitten while saying, I missed you, my baby. How do I politely tell her to fuck off? That's my baby now. I'm sorry, but that last question is hilarious to me. Rolling on the floor laughing. It's okay, it's how I feel about my cats too. Just slowly stopping inviting her over if it really bothers you so much. She'll have to learn that you took it in and it lives with you. She shouldn't just be randomly coming over to your house. That's a breach of privacy. Just set some boundaries with her, but be kind about it since she's young and more than likely loves that kitten as much as you. Best of luck. I would probably tell her to come every other day. And then after a week, 2 times a week, etc. Speak to her parents too, because she needs to let this kitten go. Don't let them take the kitten anywhere though. That was never part of the arrangement. You said she could come every day and are now pissed that she comes every day? Speak to your parents and have them have a word with hers. It's best coming from an adult. Awkward def. Have your parents talk to hers. Her continued level of attachment is not cool. Picture of that kitty cat? Yikes. Start pretending to be too busy to entertain her visits? Just blow off having her come by sometimes. Lol, WTF is this ROFL? Create a visitation schedule with rules. This kid could be your future pet sitter. Kiddo may look up to you as a grown-up or whatever your profession. Be a big brother, sister. You'll be the star in every one of this kid's stories at school. Ask about their teachers, what other pets they have. Get to know the kid a little. You may find you have another common hobby or the kid needs extra help in reading. But please make sure mom and dad are cool with this kid be in your place. You kinda created this problem yourself. You told her she could come every day. So she comes over every day. She took you at your word. That's what children, and at 11, she is a child, do. And now you're mad about it? Speak to her parents. Have them speak to her. And next time, choose your words more wisely. You made this mess. You clean it up. They're 11. Rolling on the floor laughing. I think she'll get bored and probably come less after a while. I know you're getting heat for this, but I appreciate your honesty. You want to bond your cat and be their number one. I get it. The cat will know it anyway, and the more loving the critter gets the better, so it's all good. Personally, getting visited daily by a little kid would get on my nerves now and again. I like kids. I raised 2. But I'm not a kid and that would get on my nerves. Just be straight. Your cat, your rules. You don't want her around or taking the cat out, say so. Maybe empathize with the child that just had their beloved pet ripped out of their arms by their incredibly fucked up parents. Maybe talk to her parents about it. They can talk to her and explain it to her. Might be the least awkward way to handle it. Just set up some healthy boundaries and do it kindly. Hey, I wanted to make sure you know that when we adopted kitten, my family and I made a commitment to care for her. She is our pet now. I don't mind you seeing her every now and then. But having a kitten is more than just cuddles and cuteness. I care for her needs and she is my kitten. I have other responsibilities and to balance them all. You'll have to come visit her a little less. Make her start cleaning the litter box every single time she comes over. No exceptions. Make her start with that. When she's done cleaning the litter box, make her scrub out the cat's food bowls. I love the time that you spend cuddling the cat. But since you claim that she's your baby, and you haven't really been taking any responsibility for her care, I feel it's only fair that you do some of the hard work of owning a cat. The real answer is to set boundaries and explain that you have other things to do, and you can't have her coming over every day. You also don't want the cat taken over to her house anymore. I know you'd like to find a way to do this where she still thinks that you're a wonderful person, and she won't be upset. But she thinks the cat is her baby, and she's going to be upset. She's going to think that you're a cruel person keeping her apart from her precious cat. That is the fault of her parents who let her go on believing that this is her cat. And to be honest, you bear a bit of responsibilities here by allowing her to continue to say that this is her cat, instead of correcting her right away in the moment. The best time to set boundaries is in the moment. The second best time is right now. Could you just give back the cat? Like are the people who sold the cat hard up for $? Being jealous of an 11-year-old sounds awful. Telling her to go away won't fix it. Charity will. How do I politely tell her to fuck off? That's my baby now. You don't. It's a freaking 11-year-old cutesy talking to a cat that she likely grew up with and cares about a lot. It's pretty common as a pet owner to have friends, neighbors or family members feel a connection to your pet and say things like, "How is my baby?" or "How is my boy?" It's not intended to refer to any actual possession of the cat. It's just a standard part of saying cutesy things to animals. If you don't want her coming over every day, or you don't want her taking the cat to her home, then just say so. Lay down a firm boundary of her only coming to visit a few times a week, or not being allowed to take the cat out of your home. But there is absolutely nothing wrong with someone calling an animal they care about my baby, or my boy, or my girl, regardless of whether or not it is actually their pet. Over the course of owning this cat, and if you own more pets in the future, you will probably hear another friend or family member who likes your cat saying similar things. It does not mean they think it's their cat. It's just cutesy talk. And on top of that, this kid is only 11. Cut her some slack and get over it. You are being petty and are failing to understand that that is a common way to cutesy talk pets, regardless of who owns them. Lay down the law on how often this kid can come over and on if she can take your cat outside your home. And get over the "my baby" thing. It's meaningless. The only choice is to kill the child. Kidding, maybe.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.